Hey everybody, how you doing? Mikey's back with another dip review. Today, conducting an experiment and a taste review at the same time. When I went out on my dip trip, first place I stopped that carried kayak products, I got a couple of cans that were in date, and then I got this can. Clerk told me to discount because I pointed out to him that it is old. You can tell it's old because this is the old style kayak can, blue, silver outline. Here's what the new kayak cans look like for Mint. It's black with blue highlights. And side of the can here has got the fishing lure, and it's got the little fake water drops on it, stuff like that. This one here advertises their grip and twist can, and it's just straight up blue. This one, the old one, was made on the 335th day of 2023. So this was late November of 2023 when this one was made. So it's just a few days shy of 14 months old. This doesn't sound dry. It sounds the same as this one. This one here was made on the 276th day of 2024. So this one is only 3 months old, 4 months old. And I'm assuming these have like a 6-month shelf life. So I got a couple months left on this one. This one's heyday expired, 6-8 months ago. So anyway, I'm going to crack them both open, do a quick comparison of what 14-month-old compared to relatively fresh kayak look like. Old can style, new can style, and then I'm going to try one of them, depending on how they look, probably the fresh one, just so I get a fair review. And these are both standard 1.2 ounce cans made by Fat Lip Brands, which is a subsidiary of Swisher International, folks who bring you Swisher Sweets and Drew Estate cigars. And these are both 100% domestically grown tobacco. Go figure. For a budget product, you would think that they would use some imported stuff, but nope, this is all American tobacco. Even some of the more expensive brands can't make that claim. I don't know why. Anyway, I reviewed the straight, just previous review, and I noticed how easy it was to get these off. Grip, twist, and this one doesn't want to be as popish. Pops right open. This is the old can. Woo. Smells minty with something else. There's almost like an artificial, I don't know. Either it's too minty or no, there's something else in the background going on there with the mintiness. Almost smells artificial, almost maybe an alcohol of some kind. Maybe their mint flavoring is alcohol based instead of an oil based, like mint oil. They mix it with alcohol to make it spread farther. That might be what I'm detecting here. Anyway, that's the one, 14 months old, made in late November 2023. This one feels, on the top part, it feels somewhat dry. It is sticking to the finger though. Let me dig into it a little bit, get towards the bottom. Turn some of this over. Yeah, the bottom, stuff on the bottom's plenty moist. Yeah, I'm throwing dip all over the floor. But yeah, stick my finger down in there, and the stuff on the bottom of the can does have some moisture. Now these were stored vertical, like that, in the thing. So I'm just willing to bet that one side has more moisture than the other. I probably put my finger in maybe the good side. I don't know. Stick my finger down on this end, and yeah, I'm getting moisture on this side, but it doesn't feel, yeah, there's more moisture on one side at the bottom than on the other. So, and ooh, what's that? Look at that. So much for quality control. Look at that hunky, stimmy piece there. That's floating around inside of it. Get rid of that. Yeah, it smells minty, but there's something else in the background. It almost smells, yeah. It's like alcohol-based mint extract. You got that alcoholish undertone to it. That's kind of what I'm picking up. Anyway, that's the old one. Let me open up the new one. Let's see if this one opens up the same. Yep, twist, lift. This one opened up much easier. Popped right off. Different aroma. Definitely a different aroma. That's weird. This one had very minty with like an alcoholish undertone. This one here, the mint is lighter. Very light minty. And I'm not really picking up any after notes or anything. This is an interesting review. Huh. I'm not quite sure what to make of this. The aroma is distinctly different on this one compared to the old one. I don't know if it's just because it's been sitting in the can for longer or if they changed the recipe when they changed the can design, but it's distinctly a different aroma. It's nowhere near as artificially smelling as this one. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, this has got stronger mint undertones, but there's something else going on in there. This one, getting mint, but I'm not detecting whatever funky undertone is in this. I'm not picking it up in this. I don't know. That's the new can. That's the old one. Now let me check moisture content on the new can. Yeah, definitely got some sponginess action going on here. The top definitely feels moist compared to the other one. The top of that one was on the drier side. I had to dig down to find moisture. This one, I'm picking moisture up right on the top. And yeah, that's weird. Two distinct aromas. The old one smells stronger on the mint, but it's got that funky background. This one is just mint. Not real strong though. That's on the lighter side. Now I'm tempted to try them both and do two different reviews. But anyway, what I'm going to do, I'll try the new one first. I'll set this other one aside and I'll do a separate review of this one after I got the taste of this one out of my mouth. And I'll do some comparisons. See what 14-month-old kayak tastes like compared to fresh kayak. And I've got sticking this can in my lip. I've got little dip driblets on my lip from sticking it up in my nose. But yeah, definitely a different smell. This is weird. Okay, in I go. It pinches really well. Nice big fat pinch without even trying. Sticking together. No stimmy bits like the other one did. This is weird. I'm getting mint. I'm getting something else. I don't know if it's a dark fire tobacco. If it is, it's a little funky. And this is the fresh can. Fresh can dip. A little bit of sweetness, but And like I said, this is like the same thing with the straight. It feels moist in the can, but when I put it in my lip, it feels a little on the dry side. So that's kind of weird. But yeah, it's mellow minty, very mellow, not real strong, at least now. A little mintiness, a little bit of sweetness. Something else going on in there I can't quite put my finger on. It might be their dark fire tobacco trying to peek its way through the mintiness, but it's not quite dark fire tobacco flavor. This is strange. I'm not quite sure what to make of this yet. Now, I am a fan of mints. I like mints. This, first minute or two in my mouth, it's not doing it for me. It's weird. Maybe they use an alcohol-based mint extract instead of like an oil in this stuff, which is giving it that funky flavor. And it's just because it had a chance to age in the can and more prominent. That might be why it's smelling funkier than the other can. But the other can had a stronger mint aroma than this. I'm almost getting salt. This is weird. Now the sweetness has kind of died down. I'm getting that mintiness, but there's something funky going on in there. No. If it stays like this, no. Not my style. Definitely not my style. This is not what I'm looking for in a mint. There's something off about the mint flavor in this. That's all I'm going to say. There's something is wrong with the mint flavor. It's not very minty. There's too many other background flavors dancing with the mint that are giving it some kind of funk. I'm kind of disappointed. The other two Kayak products I tried, well, nothing spectacular. They're okay. They're passable. This one, mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah. It's like it's doing something to my tongue. Now, other dips I've tried, mint dips, I almost get like a little bit of minty tingle, minty burn on my tongue. That's not what I'm getting with this. It's almost like it's numbing my tongue. I'm at a loss to describe what's going on in my mouth right now. And it's not minty goodness. It's minty funkiness. This is... What am I tasting? This is weird. I'm trying... Yeah. They must use a different kind of mint extract. That's all I can say. Other places probably use an oil-based mint. I'm willing to bet this is like an alcohol-based mint extract that they use. Whatever it is, it's not working for me. It's like using high-quality mint peppermint oil compared to dollar store peppermint flavoring. That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's... It tastes like cheap mint. Very cheap mint. Come on, Kayak. I had my hopes up. I like mint. You're changing my mind. Come on, man. This is... That's got to be what it is. Whatever mint flavoring they're using on here is not very good quality. That's all I got to say. It's... The sweetness is gone now, too. That subtle sweetness when I first put it in my mouth, that faded. That's gone. All I'm catching now is funky mint. Very funky mint. Like a very cheap piece of mint gum. Or very cheap mint extract that you're trying to use for making a candy, and it's not working. No. I had hopes up. I had hopes for this one. But whatever flavoring they're using, I've spoiled myself on good mints. Stoker's, Skull Mint Extra, Copenhagen. This, no, this doesn't hold a candle to those. I'm sorry. It's not doing it for me. I wonder if this is even natural mint. Can you make an artificial mint flavor? I don't know. I think they tried by the taste of it. Or they used the cheapest mint flavoring they could get, and it shows. Yeah, this is doing something funky to my mouth. This is coming out the second I turn this camera off. That's all I'm going to say. And now I'm scared to try the other one because it smells mintier, but there's something funky in the smell. This had no funkiness in the smell. It was a very light mint. In my mouth, yeah, the funkiness is coming out. And it's not working. Not working at all. It's almost like it's numbing my mouth the longer I have it in there. Which makes me, it's a cheap mint extract of some kind. Very cheap. You tried to cut corners, Kayak. Didn't work for the mint. I mean, mint's got to be one of the easiest flavors to do. Peppermint oil, it's cheap. You obviously went cheaper. They may be using domestic tobacco, but I wonder if this is like made in China. Buy it by the barrel, cheap mint flavoring. Yeah, this not doing it for me at all. Okay, I'm tapping out. This is doing damage to my tongue. It's going to be a while before I can even try that other mint and see how the old mint compares to the new mint. I got to get this flavor out of my mouth. This has been Kayak Mint. I don't know what to tell you. It smelled light minty in the can. Good moisture content, decent pinch. I'm not getting too many floaters. I'm getting a few. It's minimal on the floaters. Nicotine content. What nicotine content? It's got to be on the light side. But whatever's going on in my mouth right now is not working for me. If you like this stuff, you have no worries about me tapping into your mint kayak supply. I'll spend the extra $1 and get a can of Stoker's. Or actually, if you buy Stoker's by the tub comes out cheaper than this by like 30 cents. So yeah, you can get a far superior product for the same money or less if you buy it by the tub. Okay, Mikey's done. Kayak Mint, not my style, not my flavor. If you like it, more power to you. I'm not going to dip into your supply. Pardon the pun. Anyway, this is Mikey. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I'm going to try and get this taste out of my mouth. Catch y'all later. Bye.